Welcome back to Chinese Pod. I'm Brian.
欢迎来到中文播客，我是 Abby。
I didn't have time to have breakfast this morning, Abby. Can you recommend some things that I might like for breakfast?
我想想，三明治，
No, not sandwiches. I have those way too often.
那汉堡，
Hamburgers aren't a food that you eat for breakfast.
要不葱油饼吧，
Oh, scallion pancakes. I like those a lot.
我也很喜欢呢。
They're great. So, before I go order my food, let's take a look at this dialogue.
要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。
Before we go further with today's lesson, let's take a look at the dialogue line by line.
要什么？
What do you want?
要什么？
What do you want?
要什么？我要葱油饼，
I want scallion pancakes.
我要葱油饼，
I want scallion pancakes.
我要葱油饼。要几份？
How many portions do you want?
要几份？
How many portions do you want?
要几份？一份多少钱？
How much is one portion?
一份多少钱？
How much is one portion?
一份多少钱？5块，
$5.
5块，
$5.
5块。我没有零钱，
I don't have change.
我没有零钱，
I don't have change.
我没有零钱，我只有100块，
I only have $100.
我只有100块，
I only have $100.
我只有100块。没事儿，我有。
Don't worry, I do.
没事儿，我有。
Don't worry, I do.
没事儿，我有。
Abby, if I go to a stall to order something, what's the first thing that the vendor's going to ask me?
要什么
Doesn't that mean, what do you want?
？Yes,
In English, this sounds kind of impolite. Does it sound impolite in Chinese?
a little bit, but we say that very often.
Why?
Because the vendors are very busy, so they say this to save time.
I see. So let's look at the first word again.
要
It means to want.
and we put 什么 after 要.
Right. In Chinese, we just put the what after the verb. Most of the time in Chinese, the important information or question words come after the verb or at the end of a sentence.
要什么
So how do I order a scallion pancake in Chinese?
我要葱油饼
Oh, so we use that want that we just talked about.
Yes, we replace what with what we want.
Oh, that's a lot easier than in English.
Yes,
Now, how do you say scallion pancake in Chinese?
葱油饼葱油饼
Now, cong, we usually say scallion in English. Are there any other ways to say it?
green onion.
Oh, then yo means oil. Why is oil in the name?
Because it's lightly fried in oil.
I see. Bing usually means a cake. Now, since this is a big one, we usually translate it as pancake.
Yes, and since it looks like a pizza, some people also call it Chinese pizza.
After they ask what you want, they'll ask how many you want.
要几份 And the question word here is 几
Right. It means how many, but in Chinese, we can't just say how many. After how many or a number, we have to add a measure word.
And the measure word here is 份
It means portion or order of food when we're talking about food.
For example, 薯条
French fries,
一份薯条
an order of French fries.
or 早餐
Breakfast.
一份早餐
Now, in Chinese, we can say this, but in English, we usually just say breakfast or a breakfast. So, how do I ask how much something costs?
一份多少钱
Oh, so we use that measure word we just talked about with one to mean one portion.
Yes, 一份 And after that, we put 多少钱 多 is more, 少 is less. 多少, more and less, means how much.
We usually use this when we're talking about things that are uncountable nouns in English, or when we're talking about something where we think the number is going to be really large.
And after 多少, we put 钱 money.
Right. We put these two together when we're talking about how much something costs.
多少钱 So how much is it?
$5.
5块 Let's take a look at 块 块 It means dollars. You can also call it 元 5元
We use this when we're talking about the amount of money something costs, not when we're talking about money or asking how much it is. So in the dialogue, the customer doesn't have anything but large bills. What does she say?
我没有零钱 Let's take a look at 零钱零钱
Right. Ling means a small amount of something, and qian is that money. So here it means change, usually coins.
And let's take a look at the word 没有 没 means no 有 means have 没有 don't have Now we have a test for you. There's another translation for no, which is 不 So can we say 不有 instead of 没有 What do you think?
Have you got your answer? Well, the answer is no. We can't use 不 when we use 有. In Chinese, 没有 is what we always say for don't have. They just have to go together. It's a rule that you have to remember.
我没有零钱 So what did you have?
The customer only had $100.
Oh, 他只有100块只 It means only. We usually put a verb after 只 For example, 只要
Only want.
只有
Only have. Let's use this in a different scenario. Can I borrow $100?
我只有5块
Can I borrow $5?
Oh, okay.
Aww.
The customer says she doesn't have change. And the vendor says, 没事儿我有没 means no. 事儿 means thing. 没事儿 is it's nothing.
Right. It's just like in English how we say, don't worry about it, it's nothing.
And 我有 is I have.
Now, in English, we would usually say, I do in this situation. But in Chinese, we don't have the helping verb do, so we just repeat the same verb, 有.
没事儿我有
Now that we've taken a look at all of this, let's go back and take a look at the dialogue again.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱？
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。 要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。要什么？
我要葱油饼，
要几份
一份多少钱
？5块。
我没有零钱，我只有100块。
没事儿，我有。
After talking about food all day, I'm so hungry. We should go get some scallion pancakes.
Sure, I want a 葱油饼 but 我们只有5块。
I know, we can share one.
Great idea. So let's go.
All right. Well, if you have any questions about today's lesson, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. That's all for today.
我是 Abby，
我是 Brian.
下次见，
拜拜
拜拜。
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
葱油饼
Scallion pancakes.
几
How many?
份
Portion or order.
块
Dollar.
零钱
Change.
纸
Only.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
4554.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/4554 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/4554.